Yo guys, what's good? Welcome back to the channel. Back in the stew for another cook up. I'm going to be showing you how you can make these kind of dark, ambient, wavy loops in that sort of Cubeatz Southside style. So we're going to be going for that sort of dark ambient sound that maybe Southside would use to make a beat for Future or Young Thug. So that's what we're going to be getting into today. Before we get into the video, don't forget we've still got some time before we have the beat battle giveaway. So if any of you aren't aware, I'm doing a giveaway for up to $750 worth of effects and VSTs from Cable Guys, Sourceware Audio, and Tiger Sounds, including 3 of my own premium kits for the winner as well. There'll also be runners up prizes. If you're interested, there will be a link in the description where you can go ahead and download a Google Drive folder with 3 samples. You got to use 1 sample, make a beat, and send it to the email on the screen somewhere. So yeah, that being said, don't miss out on that. You know, when I first started producing, or even after a year or so, I hadn't got everything that I wanted. Definitely, you're always adding to that. So this would be a really good way to show your skills in this contest, get you some experience, and also potentially win you something that's going to really help take your melodies and beats to the next level. So make sure you go and check that after this video. But yeah, that's enough talking. Let's jump into this one. So we're going to start out with a chord here in the Lab Soft Piano. Let's start here. Just going to invert that 3rd note and pull it across 1 bar. Now we can use the strum tool by using Alt-S here. Now I'm going to cut with the scalpel tool the end beat here to just repeat. That looping alone just adds fire. Then let's change this end bar. So I'm going to use the arpeggiator. Alt-A for that. Let's just move the time. Let's add some little extra notes here, just to pass. Let's just switch up that arpeggiation to something else here. Nice. And let's add halftime. Put that up an octave. Now we want to give it that reverse sound that you hear in a lot of Southside style beats. So just put the FX on 500 here. Now I want to export that. Create 2 copies. Make 1 unique. And then I'm going to go ahead, chop these individually, reorder them from back to front, and then reverse it. So now we got that double reverse feel. So the reverse from the halftime and the sample that's reversed. We're going to add this violin here. Contact banks are really good for like layered melodies or solo elements. Add a delay to this. Let's go to classic ping pong, my favourite. Let's add this mallet xylophone sort of sound. Just switch one of the notes. Nice, so we switch from the 2nd note to the 3rd note on the 2nd chord there. So now we're in halftime on the violin melody. I'm going to add this melody here. Just the 3rd and 2nd note in the scale. Switch the sound. Just use the control knob here in Scorch. Add some reverb to that, take some of that low cut up. Add some decay. Bit of overdrive as well, just to kind of add some extra frequencies there. And now some ping pong delay with the delay 3. Put that on high pass. And I also want to EQ out that kind of distortion in the very, very high end, so I'm going to do that now as well and just kind of tidy it up. add some drive with shaper box here for this melody. That's more like the sort of vibe I want. So that's a good sort of place to start with the structure there. Have that little reverse in there at the end of each 4 bar, and then bring the full reverse in with the piano on the top there. And now we're going to put that Scorch melody in. And see how it really sits in the back now after all those effects. It's really much more playing a supporting role in the melodies. Now we add those Nexus bows with the contact violin and the delay again. And that cable, guys, preset is just sick on the shaper box. But that's pretty much what we did for the structure. Now I'm going to chuck this into FL Slicer and start chopping it on beat. Something like this. Just slow it down a little bit from 160. So I'm going to have to do something on the time shift to sort that out there. On the TS, which stands for time shift. That's really bouncing now. Let me just reverse a couple of these slices. So you just click the slice you want, at this one for example, and then you hit reverse there, in the top corner there of the FL Slicer. Let's just pitch shift it down. That's much harder. Oh, that's hard. So just by changing the pitch now, just for FL Slicer we got a vibe. So let's add a clap. I'm going to use advanced looping. Let's add a hi-hat from the Colours drum kit. Let's use the crispy. Hit 2-step on that. Oh. Take the out up a little bit so it's not so long. So it's just a bit more fine. Let's just EQ the melody. So now we can add some more drums. So this is from the mystery drum kit. It's the status open hat. We're going to take it out quite high there. That is a really nice bounce, just barely any sounds. Switch that to the Vanquish hat. That's a bit harder. Yeah. Now we can randomize the pitch here. That's hard. Pan a little bit, velocity a little bit. Hey, add that kick. Pretty simple. So I'm going to have 2 different hi-hats. Let's use the Fusion kit here. So I'm going to just use the slippery MIDI here. One more of a bounce on this. More stops and starts. Just adjust that. Change the pitch a little bit. Just change the pitch a little bit on this slice here, and just use the knob. That's better. Now I'm going to just put this 808 down. So that's a good starting rhythm. I mean, you can make it as crazy as you want. I might just add a triplet at the end here. I'm just going to shorten this end one here, and then just put in 3, and Shift D, and then shift and clicking them to just duplicate them, and then stagger the velocity. Pretty much it from me. I'm going to be playing you guys a little preview to kind of hear how it sounded in the end. Don't forget, you guys can win up to $750 worth of plugins and VSTs from companies such as Cable Guys, Sourceware Audio, and Tiger Sounds. All you got to do is enter my contest and submit by the 14th of Feb. Click the sample link in the description from here and send it to the email as well that is linked in the description. But yeah, that's it from me. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Yo, J-Dub saying that